So Donald Trump's legal problems obviously got a lot worse this week, and I'm not just talking about what's coming out of New York, because there's another thing, actually also coming out of New York, that could bring even more problems to Donald Trump than what Attorney General Latisha James is coming after him for. And that is a lawsuit that is scheduled to be filed on November 24th, the earliest day that lawsuit can be filed, that accuses Donald Trump of sexual battery against journalist Eugene Carol, stemming from an event that happened, according to Carroll, in the department store changing room where Donald Trump, again, according to Carroll, raped her in the 1990s. Now, this probably sounds familiar to you because Eugene Carol is also currently involved in a defamation lawsuit against Donald Trump because after she came forward with these allegations a couple years ago, he used his official capacity as the president of the United States at the time to call her a liar, saying that she was not attractive enough for him to even do that. So she sued him for defamation, and thanks to a revision of the New York Adult Survivors Act, she can now sue him for that alleged sexual assault that took place. And again, because he has not been convicted, we have to say alleged. I'm not saying it because I don't believe Ms. Carroll. I do believe her, but for legal reasons, we have to say alleged. And I do like to point that out just so people don't think I'm, trying to say allegedly. Legally, I have to say that or I get sued. So just so you know, that's why that happens. But here's the thing. They revised the New York Survivors Act to basically get rid of the statute of limitations for lawsuits like this, extending it so far back that it is essentially gone. So the earliest date that Carroll could file this lawsuit would be November 24th. And her lawyers revealed in August in a court filing that they do intend to file this lawsuit. So it has not been filed yet because they can't, but it will on November 24th. And that information became public this week, even though it was filed in court last month. So now you're all caught up to speed on this. So what happens now? Well, the defamation lawsuit is still going forward. And according to a court filing, again, by Ms. Carroll's lawyers, Donald Trump is not complying with the discovery process. Now, Donald Trump's lawyer for the matter, Alina Habba, so you can guess how well that's going. She has said, hey, hold up, whoa, yo, we have, in fact, complied with everything here. But here's the thing, Habba's not actually the lawyer on this case. Because Donald Trump was able to successfully argue, and the Biden administration has gone along with it, basically saying our hands are tied. Trump is actually getting the Department of Justice to defend him in that defamation lawsuit by saying, of course, that, hey, this defamation occurred while I was a president, so it was an official presidential declaration, therefore it would fall under the jurisdiction of that DOJ. So he's going to have the DOJ working on it, and I hope that Merrick Garland is smart enough to say, all right, yeah, we got to do this, so we'll do it. We're going to give you the new guy, fresh out of law school, never handled a case before, lowest in his class. I mean, the DOJ could do that, folks. They could easily hire like a bum lawyer off the street and say, guess what? You're defending Trump in the defamation trial. They could, and they should. They won't, but I wish they would. And so Habba, obviously, with her making the declaration that no, he's totally complying, I'm assuming at this point that Habba is going to be the one representing him in the sexual battery lawsuit once it is filed on November 24th, which probably isn't going to bode well for Donald Trump himself. Habba has proven, at least in my opinion, that she is clearly more interested in getting a job in the media than she is in being an actual attorney working on cases. I mean, Habba is on TV almost every day. It's crazy. Like, that's clearly what she wants to do. So go do it. I'm sure Fox News would hire you like that. But I also do enjoy the fact that you are acting as Donald Trump's attorney because you're really bad at what you do. You actually just settled that, hostile workplace lawsuit from Nasia Drayton So we know what kind of person you are. We've seen what kind of lawyer you are. And on both fronts, you're just absolutely the worst of the worst at being a human being, at being a lawyer. So Trump deserves you. And hopefully you are his counsel for this upcoming lawsuit, because I would love nothing more than to watch you try and fail to protect the former president from being basically convicted, even though it's not a criminal trial, it's a civil trial, of sexual battery. Hey everyone, this is Aspen. And did you know that for the low cost of $0 per day, you can subscribe to the Fair and Balanced YouTube channel? We also encourage you to like, comment, and share, but again, click that subscribe button and help Aspen not be so grumpy.